What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's SpiderMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This time around, we're taking a look at the brand new instrument cosmetics that will be sold in the item shop for Fortnite Festival. None of these are going to be free Winterfest 2023 rewards, even though some of them are themed around Winterfest. However, there isn't really too much craziness going on with the new instruments. Firstly, the main four we have right here are actually related to the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration. They're somewhat broken, you'll see what I mean a little bit later in this video, but at least for the main part here, we can see the whole entire descriptions, the meshes and everything else are perfectly fine and properly set up, and it does look like they can be sold in the item shop. And of course, if they do get sold in the item shop, they're actually going to not be in a bundle or anything. They're just going to kind of be on their own. We start off here with Leo Shredder. Now, something interesting you can kind of see about this is that with all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cosmetics, they're actually going to have their main weapon of choice built into the cosmetic itself. So in this case, you can see right there how it's actually been like a part of the guitar and everything, in order to make it this unique little flair that isn't just, oh, it's a guitar branded around Leo or anything like that. For bass right here, we actually have the half shell sitar. Now, as you can see right here, a description of tuned to the shell shocked vibes of the sewers below, and you can see the sigh up at the top of the actual thing right here. And I know when I rotated it that way, it kind of got blocked by my camera, but you can see right here how it has that unique little design going on with it. The backside, is basically, just kind of like the turtle shell type of thing going on, some armor on it and everything, nothing too crazy on the back. But in terms of actual designing for the front, it looks very, very nice. And of course, as we zoom in and everything, you can see how the kind of detail works there. There isn't like any hidden writing right here. It's just kind of, the metal, but it does look nice to actually see. We have no new drums in this update. And over for the microphones, however, we have the mic chuck for Michelangelo. As you can see, it has a description of 1212 cowabunga. Now, something to actually mention here, other than the fact that the microphone right here is actually kind of like the nunchucks for him, is that we actually have a broken icon. This is one of the main things I've noticed when it comes to these new cosmetics, is that the icon for them is kind of broken for the microphone and guitar, where that they show as the default icon they use when testing instead of the actual icon that shows up when you buy it in the item shop. As a little bit of an added bonus, however, on the actual design for the microphone, you can see right here we have a little pilly sticker, and then at the bottom of the microphone all the way down there, we have kind of like the Pizza Pit logo going on. So it is interesting to see how they have these little like stickers and stuff going on it, and we even have like a pizza little like drippy spray type of thing going on at the bottom and like the middle area. But they are kind of doing some very unique designs for all of these cosmetics, and I think it is really cool to see how we're going to be getting collaborations that aren't just for Battle Royale, but are also for Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival, and of course Rocket Racing. For the guitar right here, we have the keyboard. Now, of course, as you can see, we have the whole entire like melee weapon that we use for Donatello in the actual like middle piece right here, I guess you would say, for it. You can see how we have even like the actual like little, I guess, what do you call it? Bandana or mask or whatever, kind of going around and being wrapped around the top part of it. But it has a really cool design going on with the guitar, and it has the description of Turtles Play with Honor. Now, we also have the headphones from the skin right here, actually in between the guitar, just kind of hanging on for dear life. Now, it does appear like it's a little animated, kind of like when you use it in game, the headphones would kind of move a slight bit, but it's not going to fall off or anything like that. It's just a way to make the actual cosmetic look a little bit cooler as you're using it. And of course, it functions as a normal guitar. But for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collaboration, we have 4 main actual cosmetics for you to obtain. They will all be sold in the item shop, assuming that they didn't get scrapped due to having unfinished assets here and there. But there is also the chance that they're currently encrypted, and they'll be decrypted closer to time so that the images are properly showing up in the locker, or they could of course just be like, due to an issue, Now, when it comes to the actual Winterfest 2023 things, firstly, we have the Ageless guitar, which is themed around the Ageless, of course, has a description of Feel the Rhythm of the Ageless Realm. You can see the front and back right here looks pretty sick, pretty clean. I know some people mentioning, it feels similar to like some other skins you would be able to actually get in the game or whatever, but this is because this guitar right here matches the actual new character for the Ageless. As you can see right here with the Ageless Explorer, which is like a winter version of him, the whole entire theme going on is to match that specific variant. But that isn't the only one who got a new thing this update, because you also got a base for for Eevee, the brand new Eevee skin that we got in the game called Deep Thunder. This has a description of stay on beat and keep the pace. Now, you can see the front design, the back design as well has a little X on it and everything, but of course, the main focus of this is how the whole entire design is split into the blue and red area, and you have some logos that were on the original Eevee skin showing up at the bottom there. This will also be sold in the item shop as well for you to purchase and use in Fortnite Festival, or whenever you're using one of the jam tracks, the jam loops and everything else. But of course, it matches one of the brand new skins that'll be sold in the item shop, which is Summit Seeker Eevee right here. Summit Seeker Eevee doesn't actually have some of those logos you saw on the guitar that were on the original, I guess on the base that you saw on the original skin, but of course, you know, it does kind of match it, and it is set to be sold during Winterfest, so the main focus is just kind of being like, hey, look, it is themed around Eevee, we can sell both the skin and this Fortnite Festival cosmetic at the exact same time. And in terms of all the new stuff added with this update for Fortnite Festival, that's pretty much it. In terms of new designs and stuff you'll be able to get for the actual instruments, you've seen it all right here. There are a few things that haven't released as of yet that were added in the previous update, but we don't have those on this actual private server because that was v28.00, but of course if you want me to make a follow-up video and showcase those, I don't mind doing that for you. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about me splitting up each of the different game modes into their own video? So we make a video being like, all the new Battle Royale cosmetics, all the new LEGO cosmetics, all the new Fortnite Festival cosmetics, and so on and so forth. Something I will mention, however, is that we most likely won't be able to leak jam tracks as easily, because this is one of the only cosmetic things in your locker that rely entirely on their API and website, meaning that if for some reason they accidentally delete a certain image or something, it would break in your locker and you would just see a broken jam track right there until they ended up fixing it. So I'll try working on some things here and there to make it easier to actually showcase those to you guys, but expect whenever we do Fortnite Festival to mainly focus on the instruments added because those are in the files, instead of focusing so much on jam tracks. With that said, however, like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.